Trump meeting with advisors, promising to act on Syria very soon. The commander-in-chief weighing military options as chemical weapons inspectors arrive to assess the deadly attack. David Lee Miller, live for us in Jerusalem, with a brand new warning from Russia. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Heather. As you mentioned, no final word yet from President Trump on possible military action against Syria regarding the alleged use of chemical weapons. If there are airstrikes, though, it is very possible that the U.S. will not be acting alone. The president says, though, possible action is still under review.
We'll see what happens. We're obviously looking at that very closely. It's too bad that the world puts us in a position like that. But, you know, as I said this morning, we've done a great job with ISIS. We have just absolutely decimated ISIS. But now we have to make some further decisions. So they'll be made fairly soon.
French President Emmanuel Macron says that his country has proof the Syrian regime used chlorine gas and that France would not tolerate, quote, regimes that think everything is permitted. British Prime Minister Theresa May issued a statement that it is highly likely Syria's President Bashar al-Assad was responsible for the attack that killed dozens of people in the town of Douma. The British cabinet agreed on the need to take further action to deter use of chemical weapons. Meanwhile, Syrian ally Russia has warned the United States that any military action in Syria could have serious consequences. Russia's UN ambassador said he, quote, cannot exclude a U.S.-Russian war if the U.S. takes part in airstrikes in Syria, where there are a significant number of Russian forces. He said, quoting again, we hope we do not reach the point of no return. Russia has requested another emergency meeting at the United Nations on the crisis. The Secretary General of the UN has written the Security Council saying that he urges all countries to act responsibly during these dangerous circumstances. And lastly, as you mentioned, Heather, on Saturday, a team from the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons is due to arrive in Syria. To what extent, if any, that could change or influence the timeline of airstrikes, not clear. Heather?
Yeah, everyone keeping an eye on that timeline for sure. David Lee Miller live for us. Thank you.